Mr. and Mrs. Mensa got married in September 2016. They were one of the most admired couples in their church and community. Everyone who knew them, whether at work, in church, or in their neighborhood, could testify that their love was genuine. They were the kind of couple young people looked up to. They were peaceful, respectful, prayerful, and united. Before marriage, they kept themselves pure and never had intimacy. They built their relationship on trust, patience, and the fear of God. Both of them were pharmacists, but they worked in different industries. Life was going smoothly, until one painful question began to follow them everywhere. So when are you going to have a baby? 7 years of waiting and tears. For 7 long years, the Mensas tried everything medically possible to have a child. They visited hospitals, went for scans, took medications, and even attempted IVF multiple times. But each attempt ended in heartbreak. Their home slowly became a place of silent tears and hidden pain. Every baby shower invitation, every naming ceremony, every Mother's Day celebration in church felt like a reminder of what they didn't have. Still, they held each other tight. They never allowed the pain to destroy their marriage. Bad advice from friends. One day, Mrs. Mensa's friend, Brenda, suggested something shocking. She tried to convince Mrs. Mensa to secretly sleep with another man so she could get pregnant without anyone knowing. At first, Mrs. Mensa was confused. Then she became angry. But the pressure and pain was so heavy that she almost considered it. Brenda even arranged a meeting with the man. Mrs. Mensa went, but on that very day, she couldn't do it. She stood up trembling and said, "No, I may be childless, but I will not destroy my marriage. God will do it His way." She left immediately. On the other side, too, Mr. Mensa was facing pressure. A friend of his suggested they visit a powerful traditional priest in his hometown. The friend promised him, "This man can make your wife pregnant within weeks." Mr. Mensa thought about it deeply. The temptation was strong, but after many sleepless nights, he told his wife, "I would rather wait for God than pay for a blessing that will later become a curse." And they refused. Family pressure became too much. Soon, the issue became louder when both families got involved. Every visit to the hometown turned into interrogation. Some aunties started whispering, "Maybe she has done abortion before. Maybe the man is impotent. This marriage is not complete without a child." The pressure was heavy, but the Mensas kept smiling in public while crying in private. A prophecy in church. One Sunday morning, the couple went to church like they always did. That day, the pastor suddenly stopped preaching and said, "There is a couple here. God is about to change your story." He called Mr. and Mrs. Mensa to the front and asked the whole congregation to pray for them. The prayer was intense. People were crying. Some were speaking in tongues. After the service, the pastor asked them to meet him privately in his office. Then he told them something they shouldn't forget. For 1 year, do not travel to your hometown. Do not visit your extended family. God is about to bless you with twins. He continued, "When the pregnancy comes, do not let anyone in the village know until the babies are born. Don't post pictures. Don't do videos. Lay low." The couple was surprised,
Okay, Pastor.
but they agreed.
Thank you.
The miracle finally happened. A few weeks later, Mrs. Mensa missed her period. She tested positive. She tested again, positive. They went to the hospital and did a scan. The doctor smiled and said,
Congratulations, Mr. and
"Congratulations,
Mrs. Mensa."
it's twins." The couple broke down in tears right there in the hospital. After 7 years of waiting, God had finally remembered them. Their home became full of laughter. Again, Mr. Mensa started singing worship songs around the house. Mrs. Mensa would hold her stomach and smile for no reason. They couldn't believe it. The one mistake that changed everything. But excitement can make people forget instructions. Mrs. Mensa remembered her friend Brenda and decided to share the good news with her. She invited Brenda over and told her, "Brenda, I'm pregnant. God has done it. It's twins." Brenda screamed and shouted. But instead of keeping it secret, Brenda did something dangerous. She quickly opened TikTok and went live.
My friend
She
is
told her
finally
followers,
pregnant
"My best
after
friend has
8
finally gotten
years."
pregnant after 8 years. It's twins. This is a miracle." Within hours, the video was everywhere. People were sharing it, commenting, tagging others. By evening, both families in the hometown had seen it. The secret was out. The wicked aunt. Mr. Mensa had an aunt in the extended family, Auntie Mansa, a woman known for jealousy and bitterness. She was the type who never celebrated anyone's breakthrough. When she heard the news, she became angry. She said, "So after all these years, it is now that she wants to give birth over my dead body." That same week, she secretly visited a spiritualist and took some strange powdered substance and a charm. Auntie Mansa then planned a visit to Accra, pretending to come and celebrate them. When she arrived, she acted sweet. She hugged Mrs. Mensa, touched her stomach, and said, "Hey, so it's true, oh, God has done it." But her heart was wicked. Before leaving, she insisted on cooking for them. She prepared soup and added the strange substance into it. That night, Mrs. Mensa began to feel unusual pain, severe cramps, heavy bleeding. They rushed her to the hospital. The doctors tried everything, but sadly, Mrs. Mensa lost the pregnancy. Miscarriage. The twins were gone. Their world collapsed again. It was the darkest moment of their marriage. The same couple who had been celebrating now sat in silence again. Mrs. Mensa cried until she had no tears left. Mr. Mensa blamed himself for allowing visitors. They remembered the pastor's warning and realized they had disobeyed. They were broken, but they didn't give up. Back to God one night, Mr. Mensa held his wife and said, "We will not turn back. We will not go to any shrine. We will not do anything evil. We will go back to God." They returned to church and told the pastor everything. The pastor looked at them and said, "The enemy attacked because your blessing was real. But God says this is not the end." He prayed for them. He declared, "The same God who gave you twins will give you again. And this time, nobody can stop it." The couple started fasting and praying. They avoided visitors. They stopped sharing personal information. They became serious with God like never before. A second miracle, greater than the first, months later. Mrs. Mensa began to feel different again. She was afraid to test because she didn't want her heart broken again. But Mr. Mensa encouraged her. She tested positive. They went to the hospital quietly. Scan time. The doctor paused, then smiled widely. He said, "Congratulations again." Mr. Mensa asked, "Doctor, is it one?" The doctor replied, "It's two." Twins again. Mrs. Mensa screamed and cried uncontrollably. This time, they didn't tell Brenda. They didn't tell the village. They didn't post anything. They followed the pastor's instructions exactly. The wicked aunt was exposed during the pregnancy. Strange things started happening to Auntie Mansa. She became restless. She began to have nightmares. She felt sick mysteriously. Finally, she confessed to someone in the family, crying, "I did something. I didn't want her to give birth." The family was shocked. They confronted her, and the truth came out. She was the one behind the miscarriage. But God did not allow her to touch the second pregnancy. The day of delivery, after 9 months, Mrs. Mensa went into labor. She delivered safely. 2 healthy, beautiful twins, a boy and a girl. Their home became a house of praise. Mr. Mensa danced like a child. Mrs. Mensa held her babies and said, "God, you have truly done it." On the 8th year of their marriage, the same couple that people mocked became the couple everyone celebrated. The ending message. The story of Mr. and Mrs. Mensa became a testimony across church and social media. When God gives you a blessing, protect it. Not everybody clapping for you is happy for you. And when God says, wait, obey, your miracle will come and it will stay. Their testimony went viral around the world, encouraged many people when Brenda took some videos and posted on her TikTok page.